Hi, this is JP from Know the Lights Over Arkham. Welcome to another Marvel Champions LCG playthrough, and we are continuing through the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. campaign box. We are in the third scenario, which is M.O.D.O.K, and we are going to play this with Nick Fury with his pre-built Justice deck. We are playing on standard difficulty, and I have already set up the scenario, so without further delay, let's get started. Okay, and we are set up here. So in this scenario, our goal is to get 4 of these resolved. So these are the holding cell deck, which we are instructed to put into play in the setup. There are 4 cards here. There are 2 lock counters on each of these. So the top one is in play, and we are trying to free up these captives from the holding cells. We have M.O.D.O.K in play. The M.O.D.O.K says that when M.O.D.O.K would be defeated, if a holding cell is in play, remove 2 lock counters from it and reset M.O.D.O.K's hit points to 10 instead. Otherwise the players win the game. So after we have freed all 4 of those, we get to defeat M.O.D.O.K and then we win the scenario. Then we have, well, this is the setup, but when this stage would be completed, put 1 random set-aside adaptoid environment into play instead. Then if there are no set-aside adaptoid environments, the players lose the game. Otherwise, remove all threat from here and shuffle each adaptoid minion from the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. So we are hoping to not have to resolve that. We already have 1 adaptoid environment in play, which is chosen randomly from these 4, and it is the psionic upgrade, which gives adaptoids villainous and psionic traits. So we have 1 adaptoid in play at the start of the scenario. So we'll just start and try to do the best we can in this scenario. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. We get Informant, Covert Surveillance, Safe House, Prism Dust, and Practice Plan, and Gemma Simmons. So I think we could start by flipping this to stealth form. Not sure we can deal with the adaptoid just yet. I'm actually not feeling... I'll try to get something better here. Those are pretty useless at the start. I don't see the safe house being that useful. So let's try to find something useful here. So we are mulliganing 4 cards. We get Secret Agent, Intelligence Analysis, Practice Plans, and Informant. So nothing really changed there, unfortunately. Okay, well, we'll see. We might as well try to do the best we can here. And so yeah, the adaptoid, when defeated, remove 1 all-purpose counter from an environment, and it is a holding cell is an environment, so we can defeat adaptoids to get those holding cells beaten. And this guy has villainous, which is a bit hard. So yeah, let's turn to stealth suit. Let's see. Is there anything really that I would like to play? Yeah, this is a bit of a hard start here. So we'll flip to hero mode. Yeah, well, I don't see us using Jenna Simmons that much here. So I'm using that to play the informant. We'll also use intelligence analysis and practice plan to put the special secret agent into play. Okay, so we'll use this one. So we'll actually put the intelligence analysis into play. So I think we need to start defeating this guy, or should we? Nah, I'll thwart here. So we'll put one on the stealth suit, and that is our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully we get something to deal with this guy. We have the under surveillance, EM.S.H.I.E.L.D, another under surveillance, super spies and intelligence. So it's a bit of a hard start here. We'll go to the villain phase. We add one threat here. M.O.D.O.K schemes for 2 plus nothing. So we add one here and one here. Then the Adaptoid will scheme, and they are scheming because we have the stealth suit in play. And Adaptoid schemes and it has villainous, so 1 plus 1 is 2. So again we add one here and one here. So that slows that down a bit. Then counter card for this round is gang up the villain, and each minion engaged with you attacks you. Well, luckily M.O.D.O.K will attack. I will... do I want to... I think that's a bit too harsh, so I'm using this. I'll remove one from here, or no. Let's see what happens. So M.O.D.O.K schemes for 2 plus 2. After this activation, shuffle Adaptoid into the encounter deck. Okay. So we add 3 here. So we are at 6 and this is at 4. Okay, I think I need to use the informant to stop this Adaptoid from getting this over the threshold. Okay, so I'll use this when this guy schemes for 1 plus 2 is 3. So we remove 3 from here and add 1 here. Then the secret agent adds 1 here. Okay, now that is better. And yeah, well, that was that round. Let's go to the next round. So I think we need to defeat the Adaptoid at the moment. So I will yeah, I will attack with Nick Fury, and we'll flip, use 3 counters from here. So we hit for 5, this is defeated. We remove 1 from here. And we will use these 2 to play the under surveillance here. Yeah. So no, we'll use, no, actually, yeah. So we'll keep these 2, but I will spend this a wild resource. So this holding cell says spend a wild resource or 3 resources of any type, remove 1 lock counter from here. So we remove the last lock counter from here, and this is flipped. We get Sarah Garza, which is inhuman, rescued, shield, and 2 thwart, 2 attack, and doesn't count against your ally limit. Sarah Garza's attacks gain overkill and ranged. False response: after this card leaves play, flip it and place it on the bottom of the holding cell deck. So we're trying to avoid using these, but now we have a new holding cell. So this we need to use 2 mental resources or 3 resources of any type to remove 1 lock counter from here. So we are 1/4 of the way, or 1/4 of the way through. So this stays in our hand. I think we are really low here, so I will flip to alter ego, so we can change this back to stealth. And we drop back up to 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. We get Prism Dust, Spray Fire, Leo Fitz, Informant, Practice Plan, and EM Shield. We'll go to the villain phase. We add 1 here. M.O.D.O.K schemes for 2, plus 2 is 4. We are at 6. Encounter card is Scientist Supreme. So AM, Minion, and Genius. 2 scheme, 1 attack, victory -1, villainous, vulnerable. Scientist Supreme attacks, gains piercing and ranged. Okay, so that is the villain phase. Let's go to the next hero phase. Okay, I think I will save up for the Spray Fire. Okay, so yeah, we'll use Prism Dust to play Leo Fitz. We'll use Leo Fitz to search for a tech upgrade. I think I would like to play the Furious Flying Car at some point. I think our goal is to defeat the Scientist Supreme at the moment, so let's see. We'll flip to hero mode, and I think I will play Spray Fire with these 3. I'll use 3 from here. This flips. We deal 6 here. So this is actually victory 1, so I'll put it there. And we deal 6 here. We'll take 1 retaliate. And we'll hit for 2 and hit for 2. And this has ranged, so that it doesn't take consequential damage or the retaliate. So again, we defeated M.O.D.O.K, but M.O.D.O.K gets 10 health back. But we remove 2 counters from here, so we get the next holding cell guy. So Psionic Inhuman, 1 thwart, 1 attack, doesn't count against your ally limit. Response: after this ally thwarts, remove 1 lock counter from a holding cell. Force response: after this card leaves play, flip it and place it in the on the bottom of the holding cell deck. So we are for sure going to use him to remove 1 threat from here and remove 1 counter from the holding cell. I will keep this in hand. And I think that is our turn. We'll ready up. Draw back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get covert surveillance, concentrated fire, intelligence, prism dust, and furious flying car. Now we'll go to the villain phase. We add 1 threat here. M.O.D.O.K attacks for 1 plus 2. We want defense, so we take 3. And the encounter card is automated mobile suit. So M.O.D.O.K gets plus 5 hit points. So I will mark that so I remember, like so. So this is the normal health. This is the from the automated mobile suit, and that is that round. Let's go to the next hero phase. Okay, well, I think we will want to go into stealth suit form this round, but before that I will use the psionic inhuman to thwart 1. So we remove 1 from here and we get this guy freed. So after this ally thwarts, remove 1 threat from another scheme. Not that useful, but still we are we only need to rescue 1 more captive here. Let's see, this round would really want to get the flying car into play. Well, yeah, we will use intelligence and prism dust to play furious flying car. Then we will use concentrated fire to play covert surveillance. So we remove 2 threat from a scheme, and we will flip to stealth suit form. I mean, 3 goes here. I will thwart for 2. 1 goes here, and I think that's good enough. Actually, we can use this to ready and thwart again. So 1 goes here. We'll save the rest. We'll ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spray fire, global logistics, under surveillance, quake, and furious watch. Okay, we'll go to the villain phase. We add 1 threat here. M.O.D.O.K schemes, because we have a stealth suit engaged. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So we add 2 here and 1 goes onto the suit. And the encounter card is diplomatic immunity. So that's that's a reference to Little Weapon. Was it 2 or 3? But when revealed, place 1 acceleration token here for each aim minion in the victory display. Okay, then, well, there's 1, so we need to possibly get rid of that. Or not, we can just try to burn M.O.D.O.K down soon enough. But yeah, that is the villain phase. Let's go to the next hero phase. Okay, well, I think we want to use this guy to remove 1 from here and 1 from here. And I'll just spend 2 of these to get rid of the last one. So we get this guy, strong inhuman, comes into play with toughness and has 3 attack and 1 thwart, so this guy will hit hard, which is good. So now basically we need to deal 15 damage to M.O.D.O.K to win, which isn't that hard, I think. I'll use the Under Surveillance and Fury's Watch to play Quake. Another ally is good, and let's see. This guy will thwart 2 from here, remove 1 from here, and yeah, I will remove this one, so we get 1 on here. This goes away. We'll use the Fury's card to ready. And I think we will start burning down M.O.D.O.K to win the scenario. So we'll flip this, use these 3 to hit for 5. We'll take 1 retaliate. I'll go to Alter Ego, flip this back, and we'll use Sarah Garza to hit for 2. She has ranged, so that's okay. And might as well hit with this guy. Takes 1, hits for 3. And that is our turn. We'll save Quake for later. So after our minion schemes, yeah. So we'll try to finish off M.O.D.O.K next round. So we're ready up. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. We have Sky Destroyer, Global Logistics, Nick Fury, Concentrated Fire Surveillance, Covert Surveillance, and eye patch camera. We'll go to the villain phase. We add 1 threat here. M.O.D.O.K schemes for 2 plus 1, and it isn't an attack, so that so we'll add 3 here. And then the encounter card is Focusing Crystal attached to M.O.D.O.K force response. After M.O.D.O.K's hit points are reset, discard this card, and it is a acceleration icon and gives +1. But that doesn't matter. Well, that is the villain phase. Let's go to the next hero phase. Okay, let's see how we want to do this. So I think I'm just going to flip. I will use Covert Surveillance to remove 2 from here and put them on here. Then I will use these 2 to play Concentrated Fire. Use these. First let's remove 2 thwart from here, get 1 more here and remove 3, and we deal 4, 5, 6, 7 damage onto M.O.D.O.K and defeat M.O.D.O.K. And that is the scenario. So with Nick Fury's deck, I think this is a pretty easy scenario. I tried it a couple of times before filming, and the end result was always the same. This Under Surveillance is a killer for this scenario, basically, at least in true solo. I think this is more chaotic in multiplayer, but in true solo, when you start getting these captives out, it escalates in your favor quite fast. But yeah, it's still a fun scenario, and I'm hoping to play it one day multiplayer, at least with 2 to 3 players, so to see how it functions then. But that was M.O.D.O.K scenario with Nick Fury's pre-built Justice deck on standard difficulty. Hope you guys like this playthrough. Thanks for watching, and until next time.